Max Strong's school bus safety legislation is getting closer to a vote in the Indiana House. We've watched this bill take shape with Tricia Sloma's steadfast reporting in her series, Never Again, Preventing Bus Stop Tragedies.
At the heart of this story are three siblings who lost their lives in a bus stop crash in Fulton County. In this new Center 16 exclusive, Tricia shares the painful details of what happened that day from the parents who were there.
On State Road 25, just north of Rochester, sits a cluster of homes, a mobile home community where kids once crossed the road to get on their Tippecanoe Valley school bus. Parents had complained about this bus stop. A school bus had been rear-ended there before, and parents reported close calls from drivers who passed illegally. But nothing could prepare them for what happened on October 30th. I must warn you, what you're about to hear is difficult, but an important reminder about why Indiana laws need to change. Max Strong is getting ever closer. How excited are you to see this legislation?
We're super excited. This was our passion from when this happened. I mean, we had to figure out something positive to do out of a tragedy.
There is days that you just want to lay in bed, but this gives us something to look forward to. Keep moving.
Moving forward from their darkest day, October 30th, 2018.
The whole day was off, but I got up and I got the kids ready.
Brittany's 4 amazing kids, 2 girls from her first marriage, 2 boys from her second. Oldest daughter Selena was home from school. She had a doctor's appointment and had just gotten up for breakfast. 9-year-old Olivia and 6-year-old twins Mason and Xavier were excited for Halloween the next day. Here's a photo of what they planned to wear. Brittany wasn't completely dressed yet when Olivia begged to go.
She's like, Mom, I want to go. Mom, please.
So she let her kids go ahead, but told Olivia to tell another mom she was on her way to the bus stop to discuss trick-or-treat plans. The bus came a few minutes early.
I'll never forget it. I turned around and I started walking towards my bedroom, and I looked at the alarm clock and it was 7:12, and all I heard was screams. Screams. And no socks, no shoes, no bra, no sweatshirt. You go running out there, and I'm running. And I just thought maybe it was gonna be, somebody hit the back of the bus again. But you turn the corner and that's not what that was. That was not what that was. That was my boys laying there in the middle of the road. And they were laying side by side and their hands were touching.
It was then that Brittany's horror took another unimaginable turn.
I'm such in shock that this is happening, and I'm trying to feel for a pulse. And the neighbor was helping me feel for pulse. And you hear somebody say there's 2 more over here. And I'm like, oh my God, where's Olivia?
2 more victims, 87 feet from initial impact. Maverick Lau suffered serious injuries. Olivia's were even worse.
Maverick was up above, in front of her. And they were in the ditch area. Maverick was talking. I remember that. I could hear him. And I'm like, oh my God, okay, so he's talking. And I thought I felt a faint pulse. So I said, Maverick's talking. It's gonna be okay. She's okay. You could only hope. And I flew back to the boys, because as a mom and being one person, how do you get yourself everywhere to save your kids? How? You can't. And paramedics came and, they put that mask on her and started giving her some oxygen. And I went back over there with her and I was telling her, oh, Olivia, I love you. It's gonna be okay. And, there was a ton around Maverick, and, I look over, they're covering my boys with sheets, and I run back over there and I rip off the sheets. Because it wasn't okay. You need to try. In matters of a second, I turn around and They're covering Olivia with a sheet. Like, that is the parents' worst nightmare. Like, how do you just see your kids and tell them you're gonna be right there? And then they're all gone and they're all yours.
Shane was already at work in Logansport when he got the call.
This wasn't the first phone call that I've got that Brittany was freaking out. I mean, I got the phone call when the bus got rear-ended. I got the phone call when the bread truck drove past. It's not, I remember every single one of those conversations and the tone of her voice in every single situation. And I'll never forget that morning. Our kids were gone.
The past 5 months have been grueling for this family.
I just really miss them very much.
Big sister Selena went from having 3 siblings to being an only child. She's starting back to school part-time. She wanted to be interviewed to share memories of the kids. We agreed to hide her face to help protect her privacy.
I am doing okay. It's just sometimes I get my moments like in the middle of the night, like I know they're not coming back.
Even though she's young, Selena understands what the Max Strong bus safety bill will do.
I want my school to change, and I want every school to change, and I'm proud of people that are getting cameras, and I just want to say that because I know they're trying to help.
This tragedy has opened our eyes. It's opened, I think, everybody's eyes. Had these changes been made, then possibly my kids could still be here.
And that's why we're here, pushing so hard for change so that this tragedy never happens again. Remember, Max Strong is named for Mason Ingle, Olivia Stahl, and Xavier Ingle. The main parts of the legislation strengthens penalties, encourages curbside drop-off and pickups to prevent kids from crossing a highway, and allows school districts to have stop-arm cameras with enforcement. Again, this legislation will likely be voted on this week. Folks, we're going to see it through. I'll be there for the proceedings with another story for Never Again, preventing bus stop tragedies. Wow.
Powerful stuff. And for a closer look at features of the bill or to see Tricia's other Never Again reports, go to our website and click on this story.